Hello. Today we are going to discuss about abstract factory pattern. So basically, abstract factory pattern is known as a factory of factory. I mean, it's about the factory that we already created. So basically, actually, in my previous video, I already show how we will create a vehicle factory. So basically, vehicle factory method. Return objects based on the argument we are passing. So the factory method only know which type of object we are returning. The outside will not know uh, which type of object we are getting. So that's the way the factory method is working. So abstract factory is like higher than that. So basically two kind of patterns that's not matching, two kind of factories that's not matching, but we are abstract factory making it together. So here we already have a vehicle factory, so I am going to create another factory called shop factory or something, and that's way I can show everyone how the abstract factory will work. So here I am going to create an interface here. So it's an interface, and I will create a shop interface. We will have a shop void sell method or something, or billing, whatever. Then inside, so that's our shop interface, and we will have some class here. So basically a grocery implements shop. Okay, here I am implementing all this method here. So I will take something from my old video, so I can save sometimes. You can save sometimes. So here I am taking this one. I am coming back to my shop here, and I am pasting here. I am selling groceries. Okay, that's done. Then I'm coming to the next class here. It should be a pharmacy, and it will implement the show, and I need to implement the method here, and I am copying this one and making the pharmacy. I'm selling pharmacy items or pharmacy. Okay, so we are done here. We have a shop interface, and that's implementing two other grocery and pharmacy. Then how we will do the abstract factory? So that's a real question here. So if we are uh, thinking about an abstract factory is an abstract class actually. So I'm creating an abstract class here. So I will give the name of abstract factory, and it is an abstract class, so no one can instantiate. And what it will return is, it will have two methods. One is abstract show, get show. Here, get big. Okay, so this is an abstract class. So Based on this one, I need to create that uh, a shop factory or vehicle factory, whatever it is. So here I am going to create a shop factory using this one. So it will be a shop factory in extends abstract factory. It will ask to implement or it will ask to implement some method here. So I am implementing that methods here. So this is shop factory, so I don't need to care about this vehicle factory. So vehicle factory, we will not implement anything here since it is a shop factory. So here shop factory, I will use the same method that I use for vehicle factory here for our factory method. So I can copy everything from here. So I am coming to our shop factory here. Inside shop factory, yeah, actually we miss a couple of things in abstract factory. We have some string argument is there, string shop, and here we have a string vehicle. So that was the two missing parts. So right now I'm going back to my shop factory here. So string shop and string vehicle. So get shop. So I have already that copied once, I guess. So instead of this one, I'm just copying this one, and so this is a shop. So if it is grocery, I will return grocery here. And if it is pharmacy, I will return pharmacy. Pharmacy will return pharmacy. So we are done here. Get shop is okay. Right now I need to do get vehicle here. So I actually, since it is a shop factory, I don't need to do this one. And similar way, I need to create a vehicle factory here. I already created a vehicle factory, but that's not include any abstract factory. So what I'm going to do is we have a shop factory here. I'm just copying that and I will make modification there. So vehicles factory. So I'm just changing it to vehicles factory. That's why I have already one vehicle factory with factory pattern, and this one is with the abstract factory. So here what I am going to do is I'm just copying this one and just changing into this one. So I need to return null here. Here a car and track. Here we will call track. Yeah, right now we are done with that. So here abstract factory. I will use abstract factory testing class. Okay, inside that I will have a public static void main. Okay, then what I'm going to do here is, yeah, before that I need a factor producer. So right now we have two factories, shop factory extending abstract factory, and we have vehicle factory that extending. So I should have a factory producer here, like we did in vehicle factory. Here in factory method we have a vehicle factory that's not here. Here, yeah, here. So we are just returning a vehicle, right? Like that we need an abstract factory producer here. So this factory producer, what it will return is, it will return a static. It should be a static one, and it will return an abstract factory. And we are just giving a get factory and string factory. So this is to return factory actually. So we will check whether the factory is this one. Then we will return the human factory get, oh sorry, factory equals shop. Then it should return shop factory. Okay, else if factory equals vehicle, it should return vehicle factory. Okay, right now we are good because we are returning an abstract factory that's yeah, getting a factory string. It may be shop, it may be vehicle, based on that it's returning. Okay, we are done with that. Now we need to test that. So for abstract factory testing, I am coming here, and probably I need to create some abstract factory. I will create a shop factory here. Yeah, shop factory. So what I'm going to do is, there is a factory producer here. I'm using that factory producer. It will produce factory for me, and what I need is, I need a shop factory, so I am passing shop here. So I got my shop factory here. Next I need to get my vehicle factory here. So I'm just changing this one to vehicle factory, and I'm just giving vehicle name. Okay, so everything is fine right now. So I will have a shop shop1. So shop factory will provide me the shop instance. Get shop. So shop will be grocery. Okay. So I got my shop1, and like that I will get my vehicle one also. Okay, so I'm going to get my car here. So I can run some method here to make sure everything works fine. So shop1 dot sell, and in here I am going to call vehicle. Okay, so we are done with that. Just trying to run this one. Make sure our program works perfectly. It took some time more. Okay, I'm selling groceries right now. I'm driving my car also. So everything is fine. So the thing is, like, in factory it's very simple. We have a factory clause, we are returning based on the string we are passing. For abstract factory there is an overhead. We will have a abstract factory, so that's include different types, and we will have a factory producer. So we are just calling that factory producer to return the particular abstract factory, and the rest is same. So there is a huge yeah huge modification in our factory pattern to get this one.